And here we are. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this here little stream.
Hello.
We are small dreamers. We make small games in a short time.
We are, and we do.
Yay. And we're working on our fifth little game. That's a
Yeah.
necromantic little bodybuilding game thing.
Thingy, yeah.
Working title.
Hey. Hi again.
Hey, it's been a week. Again.
Again, another week. You.
Yay.
Yeah.
Let's have a little look at where we're at, what the game looks like and stuff. How does it work again? Here we go. I remember how stuff works. Look at this beautiful room.
Isn't it pretty? Isn't it wonderful?
It's something at least.
Yeah. It is.
I've been trying to make the window hole work, and I can't. The stencils don't want to cooperate, and I don't know why. So we might have to make a wall with a hole in it for real.
Damn it. Damn it. No, it's okay. I know how to. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh yeah, I think it's not too hard.
Without complications.
It's just a little annoying.
It is because proportions and stuff. It's pain.
It would have been so much easier. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll make just a big plane with the window in the middle.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We can just adjust the height and sizing however we want in Godot.
Yeah.
Which is easy. Probably.
And so, yes, again, we're going for pixelated textures this time.
Yeah.
And I really like the look of them. They're so pretty.
And they are.
I've been looking at them up close a lot, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. I like it.
Like, they come from a nice horror assets per texture pack.
Oh, nice.
And I've edited some of them to fit better.
Mm.
So, yeah, they're very nice.
I like it.
They're very cool. And also if we don't want to keep them, if we want to make them more, it gives me a better direction to go if we need to make our own instead.
Well, this is a start. We'll have to figure it out. And obviously the beautiful shells will not remain blue and yellow.
One day. Yeah, no, they won't.
Yeah, it's very Quake adjacent, these textures, and Quake is a good reference point, by the way. That's a good idea. It's dark and fantasy. It's a lot of shooting and running around, but the textures and buildings and everything are like old-timey castles.
Yeah, we're slightly higher definition, I think.
I think so, yeah.
A little bit. Maybe not.
Well, for now we're full HD. It's 1080 at least. But here, look at this animation I made. I made it oscillate a little bit on the opening. I'm not entirely satisfied yet, but
yeah,
it's getting there. Oh, shoot! I forgot to reactivate the reset button.
It doesn't reset.
Yep, here we go. It doesn't reset yet automatically. So I made this up, and once it's open, I can just press the reset button, and it goes back to normal.
Yeah.
And the goal. Yes, Mook, he's been here for like 20 minutes.
He does want to be acknowledged, for sure.
He's the third member of the band.
He is.
And he does very little work.
He's here for moral support.
Yeah, he's mostly moral support and general annoyingness. Annoyance, I think is the word.
Annoyance, yeah.
So yeah, he's here. So this is what I made this week. Well, you made the table, and that's a big thing. I just put some shells that are very ugly in there, but they all work. And there's even one that has a sound effect still.
Yeah.
That if you have seen the little short we made last week, is not at all a door hinge. It's a cat.
It's a cat.
It's blue.
Okay.
And yeah, here we have legs and arms, and they have little animations. The hand also has one, but he's turned the wrong way. I need to adjust that.
Nice. We'll be able to have them move a bit.
Yeah, and they all have. There will be a list of idle animations basically, and you can create however many you want. And the idea is, that it will look for a random animation and play that every random amount of seconds. It will play an animation, and since it's all instanced, they will all twitch and move in at different times. That's the idea, at least. And the head will look at you all the time. That's for now. It's still upside down. I need to fix that. So it's inside the shelf instead of on top of it, but here it will be. And you can...
It follows the mouse, the cursor.
Yeah, it follows the cursor, and it's nice. It's funny. It's everything is a mess because I think there's some conflicts with mouse detection and stuff. So the computer doesn't know. Cat, stop being annoying. See? Major annoyance all the time. So yeah, there's a bunch of mouse detection problems because I think that all the objects of the shelving and stuff get in the way of the mouse positioning detecting. And I need to figure out how to fix that.
Proportionality, I assume?
Something with layers or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. Maybe, yeah.
But the problem is you still need to be able to close the thing. So if I remove the mouse detection layer from the open shelf, I don't know how to close it anymore.
Yeah, okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So
it's a weird problem, and I need to figure out a way to fix it.
It's going to be a lot of layer juggling, I guess. Like if you open that, you activate that layer and you activate that one.
Yeah.
And then that one and that one and stuff like that.
Oh, I broke something. What did I break?
Oh, yeah.
I broke the book. Clicked object. Oh wait, this is. I know what I broke. Okay, let me fix it real quick. Do some live
for sure. All right. Meanwhile, I made a table.
You made a table. It's beautiful.
The table has the trapdoor, which was funny because it forced me into a very much simpler table than I would have gone for otherwise. And at the same time, I still made it way too complicated, considering the bottom of it has, interesting shapes and stuff that you never see in the game. But I was like, you never know. We might want to change the camera. We might want to do a little cinematic at some point. I don't know. So I'll make it fully.
You can see the leg here.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
In the animation. So you could have gotten away with making only one leg.
Sure.
Let's see. So I fixed it.
Boring.
But yeah, it's a real table. And you know what? We can always reuse it in our next game or the one after that.
The trapdoor has hinges, small hinges.
Yeah, they're here. No one can ever see them.
I was like, I don't know if what we're gonna see exactly, depending on the animations we use and whatever. So I'm like, better make the thing.
Better make it good, and then we'll see later. Yeah. Where's the table? Here's the table. Let me show off the table a bit and show off the animation as well. I can. That way we can see it better. I think you can very vaguely see the hinge a little bit here.
Yeah, vaguely. That's why I was like, probably need them.
But I am not even sure that if once the camera is positioned somewhere like here, it's like one line of pixels. But doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. they're here, and I know they're here, and that's what matters. Yeah. It makes me feel better about it.
I like this table. It still feels like the creatures we're making are quite small.
Kind of, but at the same time, I made it like a big table, altar style almost.
Yeah, it's a big table, but you can always imagine that you're just making little guys.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe we're making little gremlins. Who knows?
I don't know. We have not started modeling them yet. For now, they look like boxes.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, what I could do is take Robert and remake a skeleton to re-export the different...
Yeah, split him up in his various different parts.
Yeah, and make a new skeleton for him so that it fits what we need. Well, skeleton for each part.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, that way we have something.
Something that will be to scale and that we can toy around with and give them little animations and things.
More representative of what...
Yeah, because right now the scales are all wrong and it's a mess.
Yeah, well, the scales aren't wrong. I know exactly what the scale I'm using for the furniture.
No, I meant for the temp skeleton I made.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That one is completely fucked.
kind of. Yeah. Probably gonna have to add a spine to Robert though.
Probably.
Otherwise, it's just gonna be the torso, the
Come on.
the
See,
cage.
I cannot pick anything up. It's annoying. I don't know why. And also these things have turned green to say, yeah, you can place something there. And I'm like, no, I have not placed anything. I don't know what you're doing.
Oops.
So it's an entire thing. It's going to be something.
Yeah.
I do not really look forward to trying to debug all that mess.
Yeah.
Also, I've placed the arrows already, but they're hidden as long as there's not some more than 3 items on the shelf.
Okay, cool.
So they're automatically hidden if there's if there's nothing to show for.
Fantastic.
If you're hearing big cardboard box noises and shouting cats, it's normal. It's Blue. He's having a moment.
Fair enough. It is the box.
There's a box in the hallway, and I cannot throw it away because he loves it a lot. But we need to put it away at night. Otherwise, he likes playing in it at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Ah, there you are. Hello, buddy.
Hello. Yeah, stop screaming, please.
Impossible challenge.
There you go. It's a cat-filled stream this time.
Sure.
He's not going to stop screaming ever.
Never.
I'll stop screaming when I'm dead.
Yeah.
That's his entire vibe.
To answer Egan, yes, Blue is always having a moment.
Oh yeah, he's only vaguely here.
Yeah.
I don't think you can see. Oh yeah, can you just see him?
I'm
distracting him with scritches.
The little white little cat.
This is stuff we made. I did some other stuff and I cannot find the images anymore. Right now, I need to open the folder. Okay, good. It didn't open in the wrong window. That's good.
Oops.
And here it is. Let me see. I've made this thing. I can only show it in video because I destroyed it since. Well, the thing still exists, but the scene it's in, it doesn't work right now because there's now in this scene there's now a table, and didn't put this back. So you can see that I can now pick up the torso and place it on a slab, and then add limbs to it. But yeah, I cannot show you that right now. I need to fix that, and I hopefully I'll have it fixed by next week. That's my vague plan that I have for that is basically be able to build a body on the slab by next week.
Cool.
Hopefully.
Cool. Me, I plan to do another furniture.
Yeah.
I want to tackle the shelves, the head shelves and head and torso shelves.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be fun. And if I have more time, I'll tackle the either the window, depending. But mostly, I think I'll just do smaller things, like edit a bit the few things I have to keep editing things, depending on how much time I have, because I don't have much time at the moment.
Yeah, I think I will have a bit of time this week. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I might be starting school pretty soon. I don't know.
Ooh, classes.
I've not set foot in a classroom since 2010.
Yeah. Oh, you did online classes.
I did. Yeah, but they were like, I didn't really follow those online classes. I just watched a bunch of videos and did the exercise, but I wasn't like enrolled in a class for real or something.
Yeah, sure. Well, to be fair, as soon as I'm done with moving, because I have to move, I have an apartment, guys.
Yeah.
I found an apartment. Great. Anyway, that's why I wasn't there this week. I only made a table. I was like, table done. I need to go deal with real life. But anyway, I'm moving. And as soon as I'm done with that, I'm also going back to classes. So I'm enrolling in classes too. So it's going to be interesting.
It's back to school year.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I don't know yet. I don't know if they'll accept me.
Yeah, same.
I think they will, but I don't know. There was some logic test this morning and they were way too hard, so I don't know. I don't know how I did. Hopefully, everyone that was there that passed the test also did terribly, so that I can comparatively look good. Anyway, yes, moving and taking classes and doing things.
Yeah.
I love the floppy limbs, and they work so well. Look at this arm when you open up. I need to figure out how to not have them move through the door, but I don't know yet how that works. But yeah, the arms are working, the legs are here.
Yeah,
and
no,
clicking works only 1 in 20 times.
No, what I love is the fact that you added the floppy thing 2 weeks ago, something like that.
Yes.
And we keep going, it's funny.
But it is funny. Floppy things are
So
funny.
we're definitely keeping that. Probably continuing to add it to any game that doesn't need it.
It's all the floppy things everywhere. It's jiggle physics all the way down.
Yeah, let's go.
I want to make everything floppy. I want to make all games floppy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be adding skeletons to random objects next to make them floppy, even if it doesn't work.
Something you might enjoy. There was a ROM hack of Super Mario Bros., the very first one, where everything was jelly.
Yeah.
And so at some point you couldn't control it anymore because it kept getting worse and worse as soon as you move. So it's just you're basically a weird blob, Mario-shaped blob, trying to move through things. Perfect. And everything is also a blob. It's perfect. It's very funny. Also impossible to complete.
I want to try that. I also did this thing, the book. This text doesn't really make sense, but if you've looked at it, there's a bunch of variables here, and it picks a random one every time. And the idea is that these lists will have the same items in there in the same order as the limbs that we're going to make.
Okay.
And basically, you'll be able to build a random body. If we look at the text right now, let me see here. Look at this right now here. It's like, make me a servant with a zombie head, insectoid torso, spider legs, spindly arms, magic fingers, and make them very warm and red. Or something. I don't know. I wrote those down real quick. If I reload the scene, it should be entirely different. Protect me, an assistant with a zombie head, big burly torso, chicken legs, winged arms, big fists. Fireproof and red, please, again. But
we like red here.
The idea is that the list will be relatively long, hopefully, and since it's randomized, we'll be able to have both randomized lists and a curated list. So probably it would be fun. I don't know. Floating and dark blue with big fists and very spindly arms. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
An bald head. I don't know. I've written random stuff down.
Yeah, we're gonna add and edit these to fit.
Of course.
But it's a very nice, like it's already funny to read.
It's
like
stupid.
What is the result what do you want exactly to do with this creature? Like, what do you need?
Yeah, I think that's where the curated list will come in, to have a vaguely organized system. I don't know yet how it's going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also again we might need to start small with a smaller selection and then add more and more options. We're not there yet, but that's sort of maybe the plan.
Yeah, to have a progressive thing where you don't have too many options, just a little bit of each so that you discover how everything works.
Yeah.
And then the more you do, the better rating you get in a way, and the more you get to play with. So at some point, you're going to make Eldritch monsters at some point.
Oh,
but you're going to start simple with your normal zombie levels,
I'm not entirely sure how all this is going to work, but something is going to be there. But yes, you'll be able to make random abominations like this one. So far, this is the only one I made, but I was testing out the limb system and I placed one wrong and I was like, wait, this is also fun.
Yeah. So if you don't distinguish things, the little blob on the left is the head.
Oh yeah, it's a head, a leg.
A leg for instead of the head.
There's
arms,
an arm. This one is placed correctly, but well, whatever. It's a mess.
Yeah. It's not an abomination, but it's a bit weird.
It's an abomination in the sense that it's a little backwards and upside down and
Now imagine if one of those arms is a tentacle and the other a spider leg.
Oh, I don't think I added tentacle to the list of possible limbs that I wrote down.
You're the one who wanted tentacles.
I want tentacles everywhere. Not in a sexy way. Don't twist my words, people.
I wouldn't. Never. Who would do that?
I don't know.
But yeah, you would be able to have weird limbs.
Yeah, weird limbs. Here it is. I have
that's humanoid.
At least 6 ideas for heads yet already. Let's write tentacle. Up. Not here. And here. I'm just going to add tentacle to the leg bits because the arms have an attachment point at the top and at the bottom, and the legs don't. So it's more a leg than an arm, and it's up to you to just put a bunch of tentacles there.
Yeah, you can. You can do that.
I have not figured out how this is going to work in the in this random book instructions thing I made, but we'll figure that out later. It might be a whole thing.
Sure.
Just thinking about it makes my head hurt right now. I don't know. Making an entire stat system, I'm not entirely sure how I should make it. Should I revamp it and make a dictionary of types of things? And I don't know. There's a lot of room to add a lot of complexity, but there's also probably a way to make it real simple. And I just need to think it through a bit before I figure out how it's going to work.
Maybe, yeah.
And we'll see. I don't know. Right now, it's just a bunch of random arrays there, and it picks, if the techie people, it just picks one random for every line of text. It's the simplest way I could think of doing it. I was like, okay, well, this is the minimum viable product thing, and it will work. And if we have time and if we have ideas, we'll fix it and make it better. And if we don't, this would already do, sort of. So, yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll find a way.
Sure. Always. So far, we always did.
Yeah. I'm going to continue to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's the plan. You might have noticed that all the shelves are empty. They get populated when you load the game.
Yeah.
Which might also be a problem once we have 50,000 limbs to load, but that's a future me thing.
Maybe you can just load anyway. Yeah, sure.
I could only just load the first 3 or something, and then once you click, you load the next one in, or something. Yeah, that's a future me problem, and I don't like future me very much, so I don't care.
Yeah, and it doesn't like you back, so
that's the same. It's fine.
It's reciprocated. It's fine. that poor bastard. Anyway, yeah.
I don't really know what you want to do with this Ouija board tablet. We need to have a big think about what this is going to be.
Yeah, because the original plan was sizing with that.
Yes.
To increase like muscle thingy or a simple size, maybe if you want short legs or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know how that will work. We can have maybe a slider and have like, there's 5 lines and there's 5 body types. We could have a bunch of pebbles to place or whatever, have like 2 different sliders per line, like one for the size and one for the attribute, or so have some magic thing. I don't know. Or I'll think of some things.
Maybe, or maybe we don't need it.
Maybe we don't need it. We'll see.
Maybe
I quite like the idea to have like a stone to place for the entire body to give it a special property. Like maybe there could be like a diagram with a bunch of points on it, and you can make it fireproof, cold, floating, or whatever. Give it a bunch of various powers, and you drag the stone to the correct spot, and it lights up, and the body gets that power or something. And you can give it only one power because you only have one stone, so then that way you don't have to mix and match. And it removes a lot of complexity also in the coding sense.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'll think about something.
Yeah.
I'll think about this. Yeah, maybe we can just become part of the assigning a magic to it.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe, yeah.
And then, I was working on a color picker thing here. But I'm not entirely sure how that's figuring in the scene right now. You can click on this and make it like turn purple and stuff. You cannot reset it yet because I have not added the reset button, but you can make it green. But I need to figure out how I want this to work. And if we want to color the entire body, give it a tint or something, or if we let the players do it limb by limb, or I don't know. I do not know, because then, well, if you do it limb by limb, then you can add a color thing in the instructions, like I'd like I don't know, green arms and blue legs, or I don't know, something like that.
To me, I think it would be much simpler to have the whole body.
Yeah, to me too.
Time I don't know. Huh. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, we'll figure something out. This is we've talked about color picking because there was this potion thing we did in the mock-up, and the only thing I could think of was making it a color thing. It's these. They're on both sides because we haven't decided yet. But these things, they will do something, and these 3 tubes made me think color picker. And I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think maybe if we don't make it, red, blue, green, but do something a bit funnier with it, it will look more weird.
Yeah, this is the most basic system as usual. I make it as easy as possible first so that the technology works. And then you can be like, okay, but I'd like it to do this and that. And I'm like, okay, crap. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna come at you with like, no, I don't want the red, blue, green, blue. I want the cyan, magenta, and
oh, that's fine. I don't care.
And yellow.
I can do that. I think
actually that would be interesting because it makes the initial, the potions that you put into the main one probably more interesting if you can have yellow and purple.
Yeah. Here it is. This is the color picker I choose. It's the linear color picker.
Okay.
So it's red, green, blue, but there's yellow in the beginning, and I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, that's.
I was trying to figure out how it should work. Because if you put everything to 0, it's boring. It's black, and I didn't want it to black, so I don't know. I don't know how to do the. I'm not good with colors, people. I don't know. My idea of a colorful scene is pink shelves and pink arrows and stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, this is why I do the coloring usually.
Exactly.
I do the color correction afterwards.
You're the visuals person. I'm the tech person.
Well, no, you can do good with visuals. It's just first until you have to really think about them, you tend to go for I just want to distinguish them.
Yes, of course, because I'm my main goal at the start is I need to figure out the tech.
How it works. Yeah, no,
I
that's
need to figure out the tech, so I just make it a square.
Yeah, no, it's a placeholder. That's a point.
These arrows, they were squares just last week, but I needed them to be smaller, so I made them smaller and arrows, and I was like, okay, now I can understand what it is. I don't know yet how they will work or where they will be placed, but that doesn't matter because I can just move them around if I need to. Like, I don't know, this arrow, it just could be anywhere. It could be here. It could be here. It could be at the bottom of the screen. It could be anywhere. Once it's hooked up to the shelf, it can be placed wherever. It's just need to be active or inactive or visible or whatever. So right now they're there, but I don't know yet how it's going to work. Maybe there will be little buttons in the bottom of the shelf.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Might be a good idea. Have like little round buttons on the bottom of a shelf so that you can make it move, or I don't know, or something magical.
I don't know, because it's kind of all magical, so
yeah.
I'm sure that buttons would be the answer.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or they can just be floating colored things with some particles around, and have a flick system, or I don't know. Not that you have to do a movement, but when you click on it, there's like a little twirl with particles, and the shelf moves or something. I don't know. It's a future us problem.
Yeah. Yeah, let's make the shelf first.
Make the shelf, and then we'll figure out how the game fits together.
I was just thinking very simple, convenient belt system, invisible convenient belt system.
Yes.
Floaty thingies, magically, that disappear through random portals, and that's it.
Yeah, I added the portals already. They're here. They're pink and vaguely transparent.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And the stencil, I also made it transparent right now. Yeah. So it does work, mostly. I don't know why, but on some limbs it doesn't work, but I need to figure out why. I'll look into it. And then they'll be fixed, and then you'll see the body parts when you're in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be nice.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I need to test also if you cannot pick up invisible objects, because the objects, they move outside of the shelf and then they go away. But if you click on the thing when it's disappearing, I don't know if you can pick it up and then just have a thing, and it will be a mess. I don't know yet.
Yeah, that would be would be inconvenient for sure.
It's a thing that was on my mind, like I think this afternoon. I was like, wait a second, that's not gonna work. Well, if it becomes a problem, I'll fix it, and if it's not a problem, then it doesn't matter.
It's gonna be a problem.
I think so too, but I don't want to think about it right now.
Sure. Okay. All right. That's again a future us problem.
Exactly.
There's so many things to figure out still, but at the same time, these are things that we want to keep open so that we can adjust them if we see that we're getting too ambitious or taking too much time. So
yeah, I feel like with this game, more than the other ones we made so far, it's the project is a little more vague at the start.
Yeah.
Like for the previous 4 games, we had a very precise idea about what we wanted from it.
Well, to be fair, the previous games were all like centered around one system.
Yes.
One system, whereas this one is lots of smaller systems.
Yes.
That are supposed then to interact. So that's not that surprising. That's a nice change and a different challenge. So
it's a big challenge, but it's fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, no, it's actually more normal to have this happen usually in video game development, where you plan, you do the concept of what the game is supposed to be, but you haven't necessarily worked exactly each system individually, or not as in depth as you will after while you're developing the game.
Yeah, well, that's part of the fun.
Yeah,
I quite like messing about with the systems and be like, oh wait, this could be fun, interesting. I don't know. That's how I stumbled upon the idea of having a bunch of limbs wherever, or give a body 5 heads or something.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily a thing. Just because you figured out how a system is going to work doesn't mean you can change it.
No, of course.
But it's more like, usually you kind of go with, first, this is the core of what's going to work, which is exactly what we've done here. It's the moving the bodies, building the body in the 3D scene. So that's the main part of the game. And then there is all the, okay, how do you expose all the parts? And then it's, how do you get rid of it? How do you finish this? And then you have all the other systems. So it's fairly normal to not have figured all of these first, or to keep some time before we've really defined them.
Yeah, well, they will be refined and figured out over the coming weeks, and it's going to be interesting.
For sure.
I look forward to playing this game once it's done.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be funny.
It's gonna be something at least.
It's gonna be something at least for sure. But yeah, no, I think it's funny.
I think
the
it's a good
prospect of
game.
it is funny, and how long does it last, and how, like, is it just funny the first time, or do you have actually something that keeps you in? Is gonna be dependent on the decisions we're gonna make after.
Yeah, and
but in itself, it's funny.
Yeah, it's fun to make a little body, and it will depend on the progression system and how addictive the game loop gets.
Yeah.
And how addictive it is to score, because it's a scoring game again.
Yeah.
The idea is you have a timer, and it's a timer that stops after like a day or something, and then it counts up how many bodies you build. So once you get real good at it, I guess that you can probably get a pretty good score. And I don't know how fast everything will go and how the game will fit together, but that's the plan so far. So the idea is to build as many bodies as possible and gain points and unlock stuff, probably. I don't know. It's the big questions, but that's fun.
Yeah.
First, make the main game loop work, and then we'll figure out the details.
The details.
And the rest.
And how much can we really make in terms of details? How many details?
How many details and how many things and how it all fits together.
Absolutely, yeah. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for today.
I think so too. The cat is annoyed. Again.
Yeah, it's a sign. It's like, hey.
Pay attention to me instead of talking into a microphone.
Please. Oh. Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
Thanks a lot for watching. See you all next week, probably, hopefully. Yeah. And for some more progress on our necromantic bodybuilding game thing.
Yay! See you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.